It is my favorite time of year. It is time to save big on RV life. It's Amazon Prime Days, y'all. I love it. So from July 8th to 11th, it's 4 days this year. You're gonna see some of the deepest discounts on all the things we love for RV life. Now, everything I recommend today are things we use, we love, we recommend. I'm not gonna just throw anything in here. It's just the things that I will put my name behind as a good deal and a good product. Now, if you love a good deal, I also recommend you go on over to our website, likethere'snotomorrow.net, and sign up for our newsletter. Throughout the whole year, I actually roll out special deals just for our newsletter list from our sponsors and different brands that offer me special discounts for our community. Sometimes I can't even put these out on social, so they're only offered to the email list. So if that's something you're into, head on over there and sign up for that. And also, everything we talk about today, I will put links to the items in the description, as well as the QR code throughout the video on the screen in case you want to just go there on your phone while you're watching. So trying to make it easy for you to save big, but I don't want to keep you from it any longer. Let's get started. Okay guys, before we jump in, what I think are the 3 best deals that I've seen on Prime so far for Prime Days, I wanted to show you what's going on in our Amazon store. So you can access this through our website, likethere'snotomorrow.net, or I'll put the links in the description, of course. But this is our Amazon store, and these are the products that we have vetted, we use, we love, and I've categorized them by the type. So I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing here on this would be day 1 of Amazon Prime, and of course they can run out of stock, so you want to get in there and look as soon as possible so you don't miss out. And also sometimes check throughout the 4 days because they could add new ones as well. So I'm going to show you what I think are some of the better ones here. Let's go to RV Life Essentials. These are the things that we use like all the time. This is probably one of the better ones. Halo View. This is the backup camera and TPMS combo unit that we use. Now, click through there because even if you have a backup camera but you'd like a TPMS, or vice versa, they have versions that are just one or the other. We just really like this one because now we only have one screen for 2 devices, and that's what we love so much. And this is a huge amount off. Regular $5.99 and it's only $4.79. So this is a great time to get in on that. But you'll see here, this is the ladder we use. If you guys have toy haulers, especially, or you just don't like those flimsy ladders that the RVs come with, this one is great. So much sturdier, easier on your feet for climbing up and down. And then let's see here. Oh, Liquefied is having a sale as well. So we just started using this and love these products. So that's something, if you've been wanting to try maybe a different tank treatment, it's a good one there. And Camco had a couple of things on here. I was looking for the extension, but this one is the sewer hose kit that comes with the clear angled adapter. So that's a cool one, 50% off. And this is one, so we have been using this on the go water softener, and we just switched over to this one. Now, I don't have a huge amount of feedback, but look at the sale on this. So if you don't have a water softener and especially if you're full time, this might be a great time to get into one and see how you like it. We haven't had one for about, I don't know, 3 weeks, and I can really tell the difference. And then there's some adapters. So if you're needing some extra water adapters down here, these are on sale, really great pricing.
All right, guys, we have a crazy great deal for you on this power station from Bluetti. This is called an Elite 200 V2. Now, this thing is going to be 59% off. It's only $699 for this Prime deal only. This is a smoking hot deal. Now, let me tell you what type of situation you would want to use this in. So, say you're not really set up to go off grid, right? Okay, so if you're not at a campground hooked up to a pedestal, you don't have electricity. So maybe you don't have any kind of solar setup, you don't have an inverter, maybe you have batteries in your RV, but you have no way to convert that DC power from those batteries into usable electricity where you can watch TV or use your Wi-Fi or all the things that you really want to do. So if you're hesitant about going off grid or hesitant about going to a harvest host, which you always hear people talking about because you won't have any electricity, or maybe you have a generator and it's really noisy and you don't really want to use that, you're uncomfortable with it. This solves all of those problems. So the idea with the power station is this is a powerful lithium battery that's very condensed, as you can see, and essentially it's like a built-in inverter. So right now it's charged up at 54%, and as you can see, we can charge. These are all the DC things that you can charge. So it has, like, you've probably seen these, like I call them the old cigarette lighter chargers. That's going to be things that are typically powered by DC. All your phone cables, things like that. But then you can also, as you can see, you've got 4 outlets here. Now I have a power strip hooked up to it. So all the small stuff like fans, you can run a fan with it. This is our Wi-Fi. This is our T-Mobile unit. Love T-Mobile. And then you can also run things like, believe it or not, microwaves, your coffee maker. You can even run an Instapot. Obviously, I have no idea what it does, but I know that I eat the food that comes out of it. Now, so these are all things that, now you're not going to run the microwave and the coffee pot a ton. So those are just sort of short bursts of energy. But the things that really matter the most is being able to run your TV and your Wi-Fi and be able to charge your computer. All the things that you really, those modern conveniences that you want to have, you can run these at least for a good day. So you can actually charge this with solar panels if you want. Bluetti does sell optional solar panels. You hook them in right here and it'll charge it up in about 2.5 hours. The other thing is that if you plug this into a regular house outlet before you leave the house, it'll only take it less than an hour and a half to charge it to a full charge. And they actually have an optional unit where you can plug it into the alternator on your vehicle. So while you're driving, you can charge this. Pretty cool, huh? You might also wonder if you can use this with your generator. You absolutely can. If you have a generator, now why would you want to use it with a generator instead of just using the generator to power your RV? Well, generators are noisy, okay? So if you could charge this up after letting it run on a generator for about an hour, that means that you're going to have power for a good day and it's going to be quiet. The only thing that you can't run on something like this is going to be your air conditioner, those things that are big, large, they're really large power draws, like an electric heater, definitely anything that creates massive amounts of heat. Your refrigerator most likely runs on propane, but you would not hook up a regular refrigerator to this because it's too much for it. But all those other things, all the short-term electronics, your TV, all that kind of stuff, you can absolutely run it on this, and you can have a trouble-free weekend. The other thing that's really nice about this, as you can see, it's very compact. It weighs about 50 pounds. Most people could lift it. It does have some really convenient handles on it, but you could just kind of pop this over into a corner under a table or something like that, and you could just hook up some extension cords to it, and most people wouldn't even notice that it's there. So super convenient and compact. I really like that about it. It also has an app, so you can easily see all the settings on it. You can actually start this remotely via Wi-Fi with the app. The app is very advanced. I was very impressed, but it's also very easy to use. So Bluetti really has a really fine piece of electronics here. We think it's a great unit, and again, it's a steal for the money. Okay, another smoking hot deal we want to tell you about is Roto Batteries. Now, if you've been following our channel for any time at all, you know that we absolutely love Roto Batteries, and let me tell you why. It's because we have 4 of these 200 amp hour batteries. So we have 800 amp hours of lithium batteries that are charged by our solar setup. So we can go off-grid indefinitely with these batteries. But here's the thing, they are so affordable. I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. You don't need to buy these overpriced lithium batteries. A battery is a battery, and Roto does a great job. These were actually recommended to us by one of the top RV solar consultants in the country. He has them on both of his RVs. I had never heard of Roto when we had our solar installed. He said, Roto is great. They've got great customer service, and I do agree. We had a situation once where we missed receiving the batteries. It was a miscommunication with the post office. They totally took care of us. They didn't charge us a thing. They made sure that we got our batteries at the next location. That's great customer service. So here's the deal. You're going to get another 8% off of their already very low prices on these batteries, but you need to click the link below and go to their website because they have some awesome deals that you cannot get on Amazon, okay? They're going to give you some bonus gifts if you order directly from the website. So again, click on the link below. And if this is a great time that if you've been looking at solar, if you've been looking at upgrading your battery situation, if you want to get additional batteries, look, I actually ordered two when we very first started, then I added a third, and then I added a fourth. Some people say that you shouldn't do that. Look, I'm 3 years into this. It hasn't caused any kind of problem. So if you're wanting to upgrade, if you're wanting to add more batteries, you can do it dirt cheap right now, but only for these next few days.
Okay, I am super excited about this one, and it is because it is a product and a company that I love, which is Waggle. You guys have heard me talk about Waggle before if you follow the channel, and you may think they're all about the pet stuff, like the pet temperature monitor, the pet camera, but they recently sent me one of their newer offerings, which is their 4G mini camera. Now, this one is a little different, and I let me tell you why I'm excited about this. Is it's an indoor outdoor camera. So, this particular one is perfect for those of you who have to store your RV anywhere. If you're not full time, or maybe just when you need to be away from your rig at any time, you could mount this. And I love the mount because it's a magnet. You can also mount it, traditionally as well. But you could basically stick it anywhere you want, and it is going to monitor any movement that happens around the RV, and it's going to notify you. So if you have your RV stored somewhere, you can mount this on the roof. You could mount this on a pole pointing to it. You could take it in and out. It's because it's with the magnetic mount. You could use it when it's stored outside, take it in when you travel, use it on the inside. It is going to be that peace of mind thing to make sure nobody's messing with your stuff when you're not there. And I just think it's genius. So it is weatherproof, so having it outside is no problem at all. It has an extended battery life. So, I mean, I had plugged up a week and the battery didn't die on me. But the thing is, you can connect a little solar panel to it. So if you had your rig, say, sitting somewhere for months on end, you could have nonstop monitoring going on with the little solar panel if you didn't have to have it plugged up. So love that. So this is the 4G minicam. Mark that one down. Now, you also have the pet temperature monitoring system, and it's on sale as well. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, this is how we have peace of mind to leave Hugo when we're out exploring from the RV. So whether you're on a short trip or a long trip or you're full time, this is the thing that's going to notify you anytime you have power loss, temperature problems. It all comes with a cool app, and it is so easy to see everything. It's going to notify you in app, it's going to send you a text, it's going to send you an email, it's going to notify you in all the ways if something with the temperature is up. And it also monitors humidity too. So those of you in really humid environments, you're going to love that. But it is easy to install, and like I said, I would not RV without it. Now, if you're someone who maybe doesn't travel all year long, you can pause it, and that is a nice option to get in on the sale now, and then turn it on when you're traveling. So I love this. Don't miss out. And of course, they have all kinds of mini cameras for your pets. I like this one because it follows Hugo on the inside of the RV. I can see him when we're out. I can just have that peace of mind that he's okay. And they even have like a treat tosser camera, which I love that one too. Hugo really likes that one. So go on over to Amazon, check out all the Waggle products, see what's right for you, because now is the time to get in at a great price. Okay, Oneus RV door locks. So listen, guys, we have gone through several door locks since we've had our rig, and this is probably the one that we like the most. This is a super great deal. It's 24% off, but that's like, 40 bucks off. That's crazy good. So we like this. It's super durable. The buttons can't lose discolor. Like we've had other ones where the buttons rubbed off and you couldn't see the numbers anymore. It has the remote start clicker and then the keypad as well. This is really great. If you have pets, this is a great addition to your rig. So if you were away and you had power loss or you had an issue, you needed to get someone to get your pet out, you can just give them the number and then they could get your pet out. So I kind of like it for that reason as well. So really, really great deal there. This is our new camp stove that we love. It allows the water to go through it because it's like a grate instead of a solid surface, and it folds down to like a briefcase. really good deal on that one. So that's just a little peek into that one. The other one I wanted to show you, oh, actually outdoor living. Let me show you this one. Um, Scroll down here. This is that little mini leaf blower that we use all the time, from putting oxygen on our fires to start our fires to blowing off the slides. It is super handy to keep your mats clean around the RV and things like that. And this is a great deal on that one. The other one I want to show you is under RV decor and organization. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's all kinds of goodies in here. But a couple that I really, really love are this. This is a little shelf that is adhesive, and it can go up under your current shelf. So either in your pantry or we have it in our closet in our bedroom for like little things like belts and gloves and stuff like that. And it's super easy to install, goes right up underneath the shelf, and it's 60% off. So good deal on that. And this is just an excellent thing to have. This is a shoe holder that is horizontal that can go and hook onto your underbed, like under your RV bed, the kind that when you lift it up, there's a lip there where the wood is, and you can just hang this right over there and put shoes in it. And it really gets things out of the way. And I love that for organization. So those are a couple really good ones there. Okay, guys, that's everything I'm going to show you today. There's so much more on sale. I couldn't possibly put it all in one video, and it's going to change throughout the week. So go to the Amazon store. All the links are on the screen in the description, or go to our website, likethere'snotomorrow.net, hit Amazon, hop over to the Amazon storefront, see everything by category, look around, see what looks good. Again, I couldn't possibly show you everything, but there are some great deals to save you a lot of money in RV life, and I just didn't want you to miss out. So just thought I'd put this together on the fly for you and send it out so you can go grab those savings. Have a good one.